He's as comfortable in the ER as he is in a tuxedo and breaking into a Las Vegas casino. He loves the good things in life, including nice clothes, beautiful women, and some pretty amazing houses. This is George Clooney's untold real estate story. So George has this famous aunt, Rosemary Clooney, if you've heard of her. Well, she let him move out to Beverly Hills with her when he was 19. So George lives with his famous aunt in Beverly Hills for a few years, getting a few roles in television and film, before moving into girlfriend Kelly Preston's Hollywood Hills bungalow in 1988. A year later, he breaks up with Kelly and he gets a quickie marriage with an old girlfriend, Talia Balsam. They buy a home in Studio City. It's 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 3,200 square feet, and he only paid $485,000 for it. Cheapest home he'll ever buy, guarantee. So within 3 years, Clooney is earning $40,000 an episode on a show called Sisters. His marriage is over. He lands the role of Dr. Doug Ross on NBC's new hit hospital drama, ER. By the 3rd season, Clooney was on fire. He upgraded to a 6-bedroom, 6-bath, 7,300 square foot bachelor pad that he bought from Stevie Nicks for $2.2 million. So in 1997, George sold that house that he bought in Studio City with Talia for $240,000. Now that's a $245,000 loss, but when they are paying you $20 million for Ocean's 11, please, that $245,000 don't stink. So with all that movie money in the bank, he did what any eligible bachelor would do. He went to Italy to fall in love, and fall in love he did with a villa in Lake Como that used to be owned by the Heinz Ketchup family. You heard me, Heinz Ketchup. The 15-room wine cellar, garage large enough to house his collection of Piaggio motorbikes, pool, gym, tennis courts, and gardens cost him what? One movie role? $12 million. George became both a world-renowned humanitarian and a world-class artist over the next few years and created a tequila with his friend Rand. You know, Cindy Crawford's ridiculously cute husband. I think it's a rule that when you create your own tequila that you have to live in Mexico and drink it. So George and Rand and Cindy bought some land and then built 2 adjoining homes in Los Cabos, Mexico, so they could relax, invite friends to visit, and sip their tequila. After several well-publicized relationships with gorgeous women, who knew that all he needed was a lawyer? In 2014, George and his British-Lebanese lawyer, Amal, walked down the aisle in Venice. A few months later, they bought a 17th century manor on the Thames River in England. The house is known as The Mill and sits on 5.5 acres with 8 bedrooms, 9 baths, a boathouse, steam room, gym, library, and a 2,000 square foot guest house, all for $12 million. So the world's most infamous bachelor may be taken off of the market, but there is no doubt that George Clooney's real estate market days are far from being put out to pasture. This has been George Clooney's real estate story.